After a pitcher's duel in Game 1, what will Game 2 bring us as we dodge the raindrops on the final weekend of the regular season? From Carolina Softball Stadium at Beckham Field, it's Game 2 between South Carolina and Missouri. Hi, everyone. Brad Muller alongside the All-American Dr. Megan Matthews-Bunning. Thanks so much for...
She talked just so appreciatively of Laird about how even the team, Missouri's team itself, had recognized how bought in Laird was from the get-go of the season.
Infield single here. Denver Bryant made the sliding stop there out in short right field with the second baseman. She's Missouri's leading hitter. Ground ball through the right side for a base hit. Laird around second. She'll head to third. They had Honnold hung up but couldn't get a throw over there. And right now, the Tigers in business. Gallagher 0 for 4 with a strikeout in Game 1 last night. Sends this into center field. Blampede is there. She'll make the catch. Here comes the play at the plate. The throw is up the line. And the sac fly gives Missouri the early lead here as Gallagher collects her 33rd RBI of the season. Honnold second on the team with 12 stolen bases over at first. Infield back. Runner is going. Throw down to second. And throw would have had her, but Blankenship, the shortstop, unable to corral it. It was a little bit to the third base side of the bag. Payoff pitch. Did she go? They say she did not. Through the right side to start things. A sac fly scored a run. Now they're at first and second again after a walk. Grounded left side. Blankenship flips to second for one. Relay to first. Pulled her off the bag. They do get the second out. Aberscotto 0 for 2. Yesterday gets a base hit here, and that'll score a run. 2-0 Missouri. Gets her first hit of the series and the third hit of the inning.
See, again, Vaughter's trying to go on that inside corner, and the pitch does look like it's on the end, just up in the zone a bit. But Missouri, they are not fooled right now by Vaughter. You can tell they've done some prep for her.
Yep, they know what's coming.
Pounding the bottom half of the zone, and Missouri's adjusting. You've got to mix it up. I'd like to see her change up. I think she's tried to throw it a couple times, and it looks like it's coming a little fast.
And there we go. Strike three to end the inning. But the Tigers get a couple of runs on 3 hits. They lead. Payoff pitch. Strike three called with the changeup there, and Bryant caught looking for the first out.
And there's a look at that new changeup. She's going to flip it over.
Lined into right center field for a base hit. Center fielder Honnold comes over to cut it off and hold her to a single, but the Gamecocks grounded right side off the glove of Gallagher. They won't have a play. An infield single, I believe, for Leno. Gallagher knocks it down. That keeps Blampede going to third. And the Gamecocks have something cooking with another 3-2 to Cummings. Up high, and the bases are loaded for the Gamecocks. On the first walk issued by Harrison.
The work, and if Jones happens to miss, great, but you got to attack.
3-1, popped up short right field. Langer comes running in, makes the grab. They actually called the infield fly roll anyway. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into short left field. Laird, the shortstop, going back. Left fielder coming in, and it's Shantice Phillips, the left fielder, squeezing it for out number 3. Gamecocks load the bases, but they're turned away. It's still 2-0 Missouri.
And the steps that she's taking. Love what she's doing.
Shantice Phillips at the plate, the left fielder. Grounds this one to Blankenship at short, and a whip throw gets her by a step for out number 1. So a good start for Elena Vaughter, who's
mix that up more.
And that's not going to help. Hit batter. Gamecocks had 3 hit batters last night, and Vaughter plunks her first today. Grounded right side, backhanded. Go to second for one. No chance to get the double play, but they do get the leading lady. Good play there by Jen Cummings at first. Runner's going. Throw down to second. Gets through. The throw was on time, but Blankenship couldn't scoop it out of there. And Laird has a stolen base. Laird with, but the Gamecocks unable to make the play on the base. And a 4-pitch walk here to Honnold. Second walk allowed by Vaughter in her second inning of work, and they off and on for the next 24 hours. Gets away, runners are going to move up. And now the Tigers with 2 in scoring position.
I think Vaughter was struggling just a little bit.
Second and third with 2 outs. 2-2 to Gallagher. Check the swing right to Jen Cummings at first. She'll step on the bag for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Tigers. They threaten but don't score. It's still 2-0 Mizzou as we head to the bottom of the second. And that hits her in the back. The Gamecocks get a base runner and the first hit batter by Harrison today.
So this is going to be a struggle for
Own cause. Her first at-bat of the series. And she's plunked. Can't blame that one on the rain, and the Gamecocks have them at first and second with nobody out.
ever. So in this situation, there you go. She's looking for a good pitch to hit. Her mindset doesn't change.
And look at that, the double play. Payoff pitch to Bryant. Missed inside, and the Gamecocks have him at first and second. 3 base runners this inning without the...
If you're in the offensive lineup, or even if you're not, that's an opportunity.
Grounded left side and gets underneath the glove of Daly. The bases are loaded again for the Gamecocks. Faced the minimum over 2 innings. And gets the strikeout here with the bases loaded. And for the second straight inning, the Gamecocks leave them loaded. Missouri still leads it 2-0 after 2.
You can't overlook how good Missouri's pitching staff is. We talk a lot about other elements of their game, but their pitching staff is extremely good.
Brooke Blankenship takes care of Abby Hay here. A good starter, a middle reliever who's been quality, and obviously a terrific closer. And runner at first with 1 out. Grounded right side. That'll find a hold. Runner has to hold up after a wide turn and a good throw from right field from Kiana Jones, but they're at first and second with just 1 out here. Grounded up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Crenshaw around third. She will score, and it's 3-0 Tigers. And comes through again here today.
And that pitch was on the outside corner. I just think it was in the middle of the zone. Daly had made Vaughter throw. Well, and I think that's important. Whether you like the call or not, if the umpire has been consistent, you've got to find it.
Kiana Jones goes back and makes the grab. Runner from second is going to tag and take third. Good play by Kiana Jones. Line drive to Leno, only play to first, gets her for the 3rd out of the inning. But the Tigers tack on another run to get to Oklahoma City, or for baseball to Omaha. You know, whereas in other sports it's different every year for the championships. Strike 3 there, change of pace there by McCann, and she gets her 2nd straight strikeout. And the 1st out here in the 3rd.
Struggled coming out. Harrison struggled, like you mentioned. I think Vaughter struggled.
There's a hit for Kiana Jones. It's going to be extra bases as she makes her way to second with a stand-up double. So Jones with the 0-2, hit into center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Jones around third. She will score, and the Gamecocks are on the board for the first time this series. Anaya Black with the RBI single, and the Gamecocks get what they need, a hit with runner in scoring position as she picks up her 30th run batted in. So the Gamecocks finally get the 0 off the board.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Got her swinging. Good change of pace there, and Warren down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning. 3rd strikeout for... Hits this one off the fist into left field. It'll drop in for a base hit. In no man's land. Great effort by Jenna Laird and Abrascato, the DP, who's now into left field.
Hitter, you could be thinking, man, I hope I don't see that pitch.
0-2 popped up. Laird, the shortstop, goes back and makes the grab, and that'll do it for the Gamecocks here in the third. But they do get a run across.
Representative to come do a first pitch. All of them got to pick. Yeah, let me tell you, I bounced that sucker in. I was so sore.
Brooke Blankenship takes care of the ground ball there, throwing out Laird at first. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you have to look forward to, kids. This one hit in the air to left field. Bree Warren goes back, makes the grab. And there's 2 away in the Missouri fourth. Vaughter trying to set him down in order for the first.
It's clear skies.
Strike 3 called. Battles back from a 3-0 count. And for the first time today, the Tigers are set down in order as Vaughter collects strikeout today. Marissa McCann in her 3rd inning of relief work. That'll get through. Second baseman Gallagher is there and gets her. I think the slide may have slowed her down a little bit. Skies this one to center field. Hunold is there, and there's 2 away. So we had a quick top of the fourth. First time Missouri was like a 1-game format, basically, that you can throw the way they work. They can throw their 3 best pitchers if they need to, and a walk here for Leno will extend the inning. First walk. One-two, comebacker. Nice play by McCann. That'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Gamecocks here in the fourth.
50 questions, kind of get to know you type questions in a fishbowl in the locker room. And preseason, the girls, the athletes, they will draw a question and they will have 24 hours to think about this is what somebody did well. And then what are some areas that you need to polish? I always say I'm not sure Missouri does this, but the polish should be focused on what you specifically need to do. And so you're working on helping.
In at the corners. Crenshaw swinging away here. Leno gets the runner caught up between second and third, and Denver Bryant will tag her out. Good defense there by the Gamecocks.
That was a nice job of the defense picking Vaughter up. Enough time to come behind her. There was one throw, and then Denver applied the tag. A lot of times we see too many throws.
Zoe Leno kind of waited on that to roll foul, and it never did.
Yeah, that was just a bad read. That ball was not spinning enough to go foul.
And so it'll be an infield hit for Aberscata. Here for the Tigers, try to blow this thing open. 2-2 pitch, grounded to Blankenship at short. Throws to Bryant at second for 1. They won't get the double play, but it's the second out in the inning. Hits this one in the gap to right center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. A run will score. And Daly will move to third on the play. Crashes into her coach. They're going to have a play at the plate, and she's out.
Man.
They want to call interference on Zoe Leno, but I don't know about that. She came around third and ran right into Coach Larissa Anderson, and we might get a review here.
Missouri is challenging that she was obstructed. This play is under further review.
Didn't see anything there. Now they're saying coming around second. We'll see about that. It's 4-1 as it stands.
After further review, the call on the field was upheld, no obstruction.
Well, there you go. But Chester does get credit for the RBI single, and the Tigers have added to their lead. Pops up left side. Third baseman Daly comes over, makes the grab, and Jones is retired. Every team that Missouri has played this year has been a top 20 team. This one skied to left. That'll drop in for a base hit. And the Gamecocks get their 6th hit of the afternoon. Black is 2 for 3.
And Black has made some extra.
Actually ranked in the D1 softball poll, not in some of the others. 0-1 pitch hit into right center field. Could be trouble. It'll get through for a base hit. Black on her way to third, Warren on her way to second. And the Gamecocks in business here with runners at second and third. Hit in the air to center field. Hanold is there. Makes the grab. Runner from third will tag. Here comes the throw. Not in time. It gets away. Runner will move up. And the Gamecocks now trail 4-2 as Vaughter helps her cause with a sac fly.
The Missouri defense. Missouri's been challenging South Carolina's defense, going for those extra bases. See, Black had no qualms about going on this. And, you know, that's something I've seen the last 2 days, though, is I have not seen good throws from the outfield to a play at home. They just have not been sharp. But
the second inning, yeah, is where she hit it solid. It was the line drive right at the shortstop. That was off the starter, Sierra Harrison. 2-2 again, got her there. And that'll end the threat. But the Gamecocks do get a run. It's win earlier this year and rushed the floor. She was out there rushing the floor as well. Chopper to Zoe Leno. She makes the play for out number one here.
Just had her first invite to go speak to the football team.
Lifted into right field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Laird does a nice job on that pitch. Just kind of reached out and tagged it with the bat. Looked like there's Alex Hanold, the center fielder. 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. He's also scored a run. Sends this one to center field. Blampede makes a leaping grab. Takes a hit away. She's definitely adjusted well. 2 outs, 1 on. Runner goes, throw down to second. Again, the throw was on the money. Bryant unable to squeeze it. That's the 3rd time today the Tigers have stolen a base. 1-2. Sky towards left. Bree Warren in foul territory makes a running grab, and that'll end the frames. 2 good plays on the outfield by South Carolina will keep the Tigers for 2. With a ground out to strike out and a walk today. Skies this one to center field. Hanold goes back to the warning track, makes the grab for out number 1. The deepest fly ball of the game for either team.
Some athletes, they need that, hey, that was good contact. And it's kind of like, yeah, and you keep them in the game. Like even just that, hey, you got a piece on it. And then other athletes, don't even talk to me unless.
Tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon.
I believe when I looked at the weather report, it was like right at game time.
Leno with a solid single to right field. Good job by Linger to get over there and cut it off because that was hit sharply. Thought it was going to get through for extra bases. In the air down the left field line. Dodge comes over, makes the grab in foul territory, and that'll do it for the Gamecocks in their half of the 6th. They get a 2-out hit.
Their offense has been just a thorn for them this year.
Look at this play by Leno. Nice dig at first by Jen Cummings to get the first out.
It's very nice. But you also have to remember, the Gamecocks.
Twice. This one hopper to Blankenship at short. She's got it. 2 away. Payoff pitch. Chopper to short. Blankenship has the back spin. Got her. Nice play by Brooke Blankenship. And for the 2nd time today, the Tigers are retired in order on 3 groundouts here in the 7th. Last chance for the Gamecocks. They trail it. Tapper off the glove of Pinnell right to the shortstop. And Laird able to throw out Jones. If that
up. B, she's throwing from the left-hand side. Might want to reverse those.
Black skies this one to right. Langer is there, and they're down to their last out. 2 outs in the Gamecocks 7th.
And, I mean, talk about momentum going into the SEC tournament.
Up the middle for a base hit, and Gamecocks won't go quietly here in the 7th. Second hit of the day for Warren. Gamecocks have out-hit the Tigers 9-8. Strike 3 called right down the middle, and Missouri defeats South Carolina 4-2. They pick up their first road SEC Series victory as they've won the first 2 games of this series, 2-0 last night, 4-2 tonight. And the middle relief and obviously the closing pitching for Missouri, very good here despite all the base runners South Carolina had today.
Yeah, I think, Missouri left base runners on as well,
Yep.
and I just think this was Missouri's pitching came and did what they were supposed to do. South Carolina, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but they have got to figure it out with runners in scoring position because that has been their kryptonite every game.
Yep, 11 runners or 12 runners left on the base path.